Okay, so we are talking about Christian rap now. We're going to be talking about what your thoughts on Christian rap, the culture of Christian rap. It seems it's a culture within a subculture. Like there's this huge hip hop culture, and then it's like this little smaller culture. So I want to talk about Christian rap. Our dad started doing Christian rap in '99 when he became a Christian. He did secular rap. And we've been using this word secular a lot. For those of you who don't know what it means, secular just simply means non-religious, without God. And that's basically what it means, that there's not a religious affiliation with the particular music. So we grew up, our dad did Chicano rap for in the 90s. And then in 99, he got saved and started doing Christian rap. And then our older brother did that. And then you started doing that. What are your thoughts on the... Do you think that Christian rappers should use the title, I'm a Christian rapper, or I'm a Christian who raps? What do you think? And let me know what your thoughts are in the chat. Do you think that a Christian rapper should be a Christian rapper or a Christian who raps? Let me know what your thoughts are. Aaron, what are your thoughts on that?
So I get people's view when it comes to saying I'm a Christian, but I'm a rapper as well. Or they could say I'm a Christian and I'm a singer. But in my particular view, do I go by that? No, I don't. I say I'm a Christian artist. I say I'm a Christian gospel artist. Because technically, when you listen to my music bluntly, what is it about? It's basically about the gospel. So obviously, I'm going to be categorized as a gospel artist. But when it comes to people that are saying that, I feel like they're trying to say it in a way that's going to they're reaching out to people that are not Christians. And I'm just an artist. I'm just a rapper. But yeah, I make songs. If you really listen to my type of style, it's about Jesus and stuff. But they're not going to tell you, oh, I'm particularly just an artist. Do I agree with it? I mean, no, not really, because I just feel like you're just trying to categorize yourself like everyone else. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm a gospel artist. I'm not ashamed to say that I do things for Christ. But am I saying they're wrong? No, I'm not saying they're wrong either. I'm just saying I wouldn't refer myself to just saying, oh, I'm an artist, but I just do rap music. It's a hard topic to talk about in ways because, people always get blunt about it. But, yeah, I believe I would just call myself a Christian artist. And I know Lecrae did that, but I don't agree with it. But
yeah, Lecrae is... Lecrae seems to be like the standard for Christian rap, even though he doesn't like the stigma of Christian rap. Like, he is a rapper who happens to be Christian, who is a Christian. Do you think that Lecrae is the standard for Christian rap? Like he's the guy. Like this is the face of Christian rap.
Honestly, well,
what are your thoughts on Lecrae?
I actually like Lecrae. I like Lecrae. Do I listen to his music now? No, I really don't.
I mean, we've been to like a few of his concerts. I think you've probably been to more than I have.
In total of my life, I think I've been to 4.
4 of his concerts?
4 of his concerts. First one was the Anomaly tour. Me and Eric went, and a whole bunch of people in the youth group, my brother, everyone from our church went. Well, the youth group went.
Yeah.
Loved that concert. I mean, I fell in love with it. I think that was my first time seeing Lecrae, Dizzle, and Andy Mineo.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Christian rap culture? Is it competitive? Like, what are your thoughts on the
let me elaborate it.
Environment of Christian rap culture when concerts happen or events happen? What are your thoughts on that?
So let me elaborate. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate and backlash, but I don't care. I'm just going to speak my piece. When it comes to this, when it comes to people in the Christian industry, and that's the thing, they call it the industry now, because it's music. It's sad, but when it comes to Christian music, when it comes to ministry nowadays, everything is just basically about attention. It's always been about that, but nowadays it's getting worse because everything's about competition. Everyone's trying to be better than everyone else. No one's trying to be brothers, or no one's trying to support each other. Everything is just about them getting the shine for themselves. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about trying to get record deals, trying to get signed. And yeah, that's great and all, but what's your full purpose? I'm talking about when it comes to Christian concerts. I remember back, Eric never went to them because he was too busy watching High School Musical. But but when my dad did outreaches, we did them in dirt parking lots in the Indian Reservation, and my dad did a whole bunch of stuff with Christian car shows. I'm talking car shows that only had 5 people in attendance, not that very many people. But my dad just did it at the willing of his heart. He did it just to be a vessel into the kingdom, to talk to them, to reach out to people, knowing that if there was just one person in attendance, that as long as that person got truly ministered to through the music. Nowadays, you don't see that. You just see everyone just coming just to get paid or throwing some money underneath the table, and there's no altar calls really anymore. There's not really anyone talking to anybody about the gospel, really getting prayed for, even just elaborating or talking to somebody in depth into it. It's basically just going to concert. There's not that many Christian rap concerts here in Arizona anymore like there used to be. It kind of died off. But nowadays, it's just people just getting paid, showing up, doing their due, and leaving.
Yeah, I wanted to say I'm gonna end with one more question, but I wanted to say about Christian rap culture. There was always this like competitive environment.
It's always been. I'm just gonna say that.
But when it started, or in the early 2000s, the late 90s,
yeah,
Christian rap kind of became a thing. In the Valley here in Phoenix, there was a lot of support because it was evangelistic. Christian rap culture has evolved to not just be about evangelism. So it began, especially in the Valley, about let's have outreach events. Let's get this night. Let's have a concert where we can rap so it attracts younger people so we can share Jesus with them.
Right.
But it's evolved since then to be more of actually more industry, more competitive, more I'm better than you type of feel. And I've got that sense. But it really started. And so Dad kind of even talks to you and has talked to Rob, who is another rapper in our church. And Vocab, who's also a former rapper and kind of a pioneer in Arizona, along with our dad and some others, who had brotherly love, who supported each other, who were like, we're about the mission, which is to share Jesus with people. So people would come to know Jesus and that they would see our relationship, our love and our friendship, and other people would be attracted to that. But Christian rap culture has evolved to be more of like, this is a rap game, it's about me. And then there's this weird, it's weird. But I wanted to ask you a question. It seems like in Christian rap culture, and this is the last question, but it seems like in Christian rap culture, there's this you're afraid to tell someone that they're not good. Okay, people are afraid to say, hey, you're just not gifted. Like if I were to pick up a mic, and Aaron's gonna freestyle after this, and if I were to pick up a mic and I just I'm gonna put a beat on Aaron, and then I just have this feeling because you're in the Christian world that everyone's just gonna say how fantastic you are, like you're great and you're good. But do you think that's a problem? What are your thoughts on? Do you think that we should tell people that they're not good or called to this? What are your thoughts on that?
I totally agree with Eric what he's saying because I talk about this all the time. We talk about this. We laugh about it. So I believe that he believes this too. I believe there's people that are Christians that really love the Lord willingly without their whole heart. I believe there's certain gifts in areas and talents that we're gifted in. But I feel like a whole bunch of people, and this is what I was talking about before, just when people doing music, people just see someone is doing something and they're like, yeah, I want to do that. So they just do it. But even though they're not really gifted in that, they're just still just going to take a toll to just do it. And it's probably not the greatest move to do. And the thing is, I'm blunt about things, and I'm going to be honest, sometimes I'm a jerk about it, and people kind of tell me, you need to ease up. I'm the one to tell you that you're not good, and sometimes I need to pray about it the way I do it. But should it come to someone actually telling somebody, like, hey, maybe you should try to pursue something? Yes, I believe that. I believe that someone should be able to encourage that. I believe that someone that's a brother or someone that's a sister or someone that's a close family relative, tell that person with criticism, with correct criticism, give them the true blunt force of the truth, to know that they're not really gifted. They have a great heart and they love the Lord with all their might. But drop the mic. Just don't pursue it. You have other things you can do to help advance the kingdom. But why do you have to use music? I'm just saying, I don't mean to be blunt about it, but I agree. I think they're if you're not gifted, don't do it.
Yeah, not everyone needs to rap. Here you go, Aaron. You're gonna put these in. Aaron's gonna go ahead and freestyle. I'm gonna just leave you with some last comments, and Aaron's gonna freestyle for us off the top of his head. I'm not gifted to do this. Like, I can't freestyle.
I try.
I'm not good at that. So I know that I'm not gifted to rap, so I don't. Yeah, put it over your.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're fine. Maybe put it over your head. So I'm not gifted to do that. I believe that God has gifted people differently, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine that God has gifted people differently, and we should, steward that, and encourage people, but don't walk in something that's not your gift just because you like it.
Right.
Maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe you could just do it as a hobby, but maybe not do it seriously. Yeah. Because I think it puts people in this interesting situation. But if you got value from this, like this